Last thing that I wanted to add was the first question of the reflection. What went well about the lesson? I guess that is where you start when you meet with your teachers that you just observed. But I thought it was great that Cindy tied this whole lesson to things that students may already experience, especially in Colorado. So, for example, in Castle Rock, they have a zip line park. So it was all about like, have you ever been there? The different levels that you could be on, the different inclines that they have, how your body position is, and how fast you go and how slow you go. So I thought it was great that she tied it to real world experiences. Now, since this was a low poverty area, some kids are like, I don't even know what zip lining is, or I've never been there. So she said, have you ever gone sled riding? You know, it snows here. Oh, yeah, I've gone sled riding. Okay, well, on the incline of the hill, how do you go faster? How do you go slower? If you have more people on your sled, what happens? If it's just you, what happens? So she really did a good job of connecting it to something that they already knew. So they kind of had an idea. If I put 5 marbles on here as opposed to 10, what's going to happen? You know, to the speed or um, to the incline or whatever it might be to their sled. So I really appreciated that because I feel like sometimes that's a hard tie, especially with math, to connect things when you're just like, oh, this is the formula. This is, you should do it. And then the other thing that I really appreciated that she did, and I mentioned this before, but was her scaffolding. At first I was like, there is no differentiation. How do you're not differentiating anything. You're just letting them kind of work at their own pace. But as she gave them more complicated tasks, you could tell that she really had a game plan of how she was going to allow students to differentiate their experience with this lesson. At one point, she just turned to a group and said, you have to use all your materials. And by the end, all groups were using all their materials. So everyone did get to the same place. Some groups had a longer amount of time to work on it. And some groups did not. So great lesson. I really appreciated her letting me come and observe. I'm really glad it was a summer enrichment program. Sometimes, you just get the regular lessons. So I was really excited to see something super hands-on and very project-based to observe for my first time.